As the financial independence movement has continued to grow in popularity over the years, so has the amount of haters and skeptics. And with that, there is a fair few myths and misconceptions about the FIRE movement. Today, I'm going to take a look at a few of these common misconceptions and offer my thoughts on them. FIRE is lazy and means never working again. This is probably the most common one that I hear. Most people seem to think that the FIRE movement is all about stashing away as much money as you can to enable you to quit work and then sit on a beach in Thailand whilst never doing a day's work in your life again. But I think this is also the idea that is most different to reality. I often read blogs or hear stories of people that went from high earning, high status careers to suddenly hitting their FIRE number, racking it all in and doing nothing, and they find that they lack routine and purpose, sometimes resulting in struggles with depression and other mental health issues and relationship breakdowns, etc. And most of them end up returning to their old careers in search of purpose. The people that succeed in their FIRE journeys are the ones that go on to build amazing lives for themselves and their families, from starting businesses to charity work or passion projects. From what I have seen, a lot of the people in the FIRE movement are super motivated after they leave their job and go on to contribute and provide a huge amount of value to society and their local communities. FIRE requires a super high income. Many people think that you can only achieve FIRE if you earn a ridiculously high salary, but that's not always the case. It's not what you earn that's important, it's what you keep. Here's the graph that showed me how powerful your percentage savings rate is and why it is far more important than your income or your investment returns. On the y-axis, we have the time until the person reaches retirement shown in years, or more accurately, financial independence, the position where work is voluntary. On the x-axis, we have the percentage savings rate, the proportion of post-tax salary that a person is able to save and invest. As we go from left to right, the savings rate goes from 5% of post-tax income, 68 years to financial independence, up to 50%, where it takes 17 years to get to financial independence and beyond. I still remember the light bulb moments when I realised that there's no point in earning higher income if that doesn't lead to a higher percentage savings rate. Your income doesn't directly affect when you can retire. Higher income just allows you to save a higher percentage of your income without extreme frugality, and a super high income that just goes out to pay for luxury lifestyles doesn't get you any closer to your goal of financial independence. The journey to FIRE is miserable and requires extreme frugality. What's interesting about the shape of this graph is that it's non-linear, i.e. curved, so that the time taken to get to financial independence falls rapidly as the percentage savings rate is increased. You get a big improvement in speed to FIRE when going from a savings rate of 10% to 20%, less so when going from 50% to 60%. If that marginal increase in savings rate makes your life miserable, then it would be a mistake for you. Everyone has to figure out their own sweet spot. This is a very personal consideration for everyone, so I'm not saying what is right or wrong. I'm just illustrating the trade-offs. When people see graphs like the one in this video, a common reaction is, I don't want to give up all the fun in my life. The implicit assumption is that everyone is spending efficiently, consciously and mindfully, but that's just not true. I hope you can see that buying non-designer clothing brands or not signing up to an expensive car lease or upgrading a mobile phone contract is not deprivation. Becoming too frugal and saving too much money can dramatically reduce your current levels of happiness. Cutting spending on things that don't give you value can be helpful, but equally, spending money on things and experiences you value is good too. The key to overcoming the pitfall of being too frugal is to find a balance. Increase your savings rate over time while still spending money and time on the things you enjoy, and at some point, you'll find your healthy savings rate. And over time, as you get closer to FIRE and compounding starts to kick in, you can even start to spend a bit more without too much impact on your time to FIRE. At the end of the day, once you get into the position of saving a decent chunk of money each month, having a coffee or a few drinks with your mates every now and then isn't really going to move the needle much at all. Not everyone can be a high earner or reach financial independence by 40 or whenever, but everyone can learn to get better with money. This is why I say that the tools of financial independence are for everyone, and everyone's FIRE journey will look different depending on their personal situation. But one thing is for sure, amazing things are possible once you get on the FIRE path and keep going.